Hello, everybody, and welcome to another chapter in the long legacy of the Big Ten Conference. It's a championship game in the new expanded Big Ten, and there are high stakes here. Not just a conference championship, but potentially positioning themselves for a run at the national championship with an automatic bid. There's a lot more at stake than a championship trophy here today. There's playoff positioning and potentially just getting into the playoff on the line as well. So the stakes have never been higher. As we'll see the number 19 team in the country, the Washington Huskies, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And there's the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
A gain makes it second and medium. And now the handoff. Running with purpose. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Good job by this Washington offense to be able to execute there and pick up this first down. And this back is starting to really show what he's all about, that combination of speed and power, living up to that lofty standards that Washington running backs have.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. That's an important first down on that running play. Looking to pass. It's Wheeler. Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Great conversion here for this Washington offense and another first down. And I tell you, this guy's living up to the expectations of a Washington quarterback. They've had some great play out of that position over the years.
Washington getting set for the 1st and 10 now. And here's the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that previous play. And the back now goes in motion. And he's got it already past the first down marker. To get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Will he score here? And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Nice job here by this back picking up a first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs. And they're still trying to live up to that to this day.
Looking to throw. It's Selvia. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can snip it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Second down after the incompletion. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They're going to run it here. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play.
And now that is a running back's dream. I don't think the guy got touched until he got taken to the ground. It's just excellent blocking. There's nobody he had to make miss or use his stiff arm. Just a lot of open field.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. On first down, it's play action. Trying to create outside the pocket now. He's looking to scramble. Heads out of bounds. It's a short gain on the play.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on first down. Take a shot downfield. The only thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a first down.
The Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. Single back, takes the handoff. Aiming for the end zone. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Oregon.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And now the try here for the extra point. And it's good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Back to throw. It's Wheeler. Oh, the pass is picked off. And that's a solid return after the interception.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Guys up front lined up. It's first down. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. Just runs through a man. A mismatch. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The Ducks hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Coming up, second down and goal. Here's that defense shifting again. Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Ball handed off. Defense will make the stop, and what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Here's a carry for the fullback. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Positive yards, that's all you want to see as an offense. As long as you're moving the ball forward, it's going to give you a chance to continue to get first downs. What are they looking at now? 3rd and inches, it looks like.
3rd down coming up after that running play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Huskies hustle to the line to run that hurry up. Secondary up now, trying to jam his receivers. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38.
Yeah, that is a gutsy call to go for it on 4th down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call specifically for these situations.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Launching it downfield. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. The back's got it. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. Ball near midfield. The offense going to go for it on 4th down. Dropping back, it's Wheeler. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, that's exactly when you want to go to your little slot receiver, right? He gets a one-on-one matchup on 4th down, has all that room to work with in the middle of the field. Get him the football on 4th down, come up with a conversion, keep those sticks moving.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Running play called on 3rd and short. They make the first down, brought down to the 31.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. And they'll use the ground game here. Plenty space at the 20. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. It's a quick grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And the Huskies trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Washington. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
And the PAT is good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fine time, moving to his left. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. Started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws, and Justin Herbert. Of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaking free at midfield. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Oregon. This offense cannot be stopped. Here's the point after attempt. PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if we give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. He'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but he makes the 3-yard line. That's a solid game.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
He moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. They'll feed the back again. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the wideout goes in motion. They'll run it here. And they'll stop him after a short gain. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Quarterback escapes the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Looking to pass this time. He's moving out of the pocket. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Defense takes their third and final timeout of the half to talk strategy. Getting set. Here's second down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Scanning the field. It's Wheeler. He's escaping the pocket now. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Heavy pressure. He lets it go. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Tries the right with a quick throw. And is intercepted.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. To the air, it's Daly. He's moving out of the pocket now. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
No, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
And they get him down in what will be the final play of this 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football.
Trying an onside to start the 3rd with the lead? It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite him.
The Oregon offense comes back out on the field. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Linebacker shifting around now. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. third down after that running play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock and get that much closer to securing a victory.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Off the play fake on first down. Looking to scramble to his left. He bought some time, now lets it go. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
It's a run to the left. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. He'll try a pass here. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And the Washington offense heads back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
The gain makes it second and medium. Give it to the back again. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Tackle, but first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. It's a jet sweep. Receiver trying to turn the corner. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Boy, the offense goes with a jet sweep, and the defense is there. That is a tough play to defend, but give them credit for playing with discipline, especially with their eyes, not getting caught up, squeezing inside. They got to the outside and prevented that from being a big play.
The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's third down and 7. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. That's a design quarterback keeper. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. The Huskies will look to convert here on fourth down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And it's caught. Touchdown, Huskies.
Boy, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. It pays off in a big way here, right? Because the defense is thinking about they're going to run the football. They load up, and an open opens him up for an easy touchdown.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Keeping it on the ground here. He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. First down here for this offense. He'll hand it off. They get him down. The gain is to about the 12.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down play coming up. Looking downfield. It's Daly. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? The defense with more pre-snap movement. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The Ducks will have to kick this away. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He'll field it close to the 50. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He finds his man. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Ball handed off. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. There's the handoff. Brought down to the 22. It's a first down, very near the red zone now.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the running back takes the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Here's the second down play. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. Looking downfield, it's Wheeler. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down. Well, you talking about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the 4th.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Ducks offense retakes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
They got some ground to make up, 2nd and long from the 15. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll change the pre-snap look now. He's going to hand this off. In the clear at the 25. Tackle made after a big gain. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there on the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that 1st down.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Makes the 1st down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And the Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Hands off to the left. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. And we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to steal a late-game comeback victory. The Dúçkš lining up here on 1st and 10. And on the carry, he's heading left. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. We go with a direct snap. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. On 3rd down, it's a handoff. Touchdown, Dúçkš. And they'll claim the 4th quarter lead.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter, to give them the lead.
PAT up and good. So the lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Return starts from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. The Washington offense retakes the field here. Here we go. They need a touchdown. They got some time to work with here. They got to be precise and manage the clock wisely. That's a solid gain. Lose the ball for 29.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Wheeler. It's an out route, the catch made. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain, nice play there.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. Offense comes out here, one last chance, one possession game. Play action here on first down. He's running out of time here. Caught quickly. You make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Catch made on the out route. And he steps out of bounds. A heads-up play to stop the clock.
You know, here in the 4th quarter with the lead, and you're the defense, I don't mind giving up some completions, but you can't let these guys get out of bounds and save the clock.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Fires it to the wideout. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. So it's still a one-possession game. The offense would love to work the clock here, but they can't take their foot off the gas.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
And the defense calling time here with 26 seconds to play. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. We're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm